welcome to K-pop Gives Me a Life, episode 6. Well, Life of a K-pop Boy.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Poetic Headset, and my co-host, Big Brother Alex. Can you say hi
I'm
to the
Alex.
audience?
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo.
sorry. I'm too excited still. I'm trying to. I'm still recovering from yesterday.
Yeah.
You gotta
So,
understand me.
so if anyone who has been listening to this, you know that we've been following the whole Girlsplanet 999 for, I think, 2 months already, right? I think
Yeah,
2 months
that's a
or two
bit of
months already, right?
long project already. Yeah.
It's been a while. Like lots of our episodes so far has been about Girls Planet, and then
Yeah.
yesterday was the actual final episode. So,
Whew.
ooh, what a what a zinger that was! All right, after going through
Yeah.
all that stuff,
It was really. Yeah, there were a lot of nerves, but I think I can personally say that I'm really relieved and happy. So because I love the lineup. Like, of
yeah,
course, there is always something. Everybody has their own opinion,
yeah.
and
Well,
I
yeah,
think I think there were so many girls who could have been in this lineup. But I love it because my first pick is there, and I guess there are other ones that you like also. As- so
of course.
so
We'll get into that
we'll
details
get to
later.
that.
I
Okay,
mean, if you've
okay,
been listening
sorry.
to if you're a viewer and you've been listening to other episodes, you already know who my pick was. So it's not a
And you
how to
kind of
put
know who is my pick also. So
yeah. So it's not a
that's
it's
not a
not a
mystery
surprise.
or secret
The
anymore. No.
but we won't talk about the whole lineup
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and those things. But I do want to get into a little thing before we get to the graphics that we usually do here, and to talk about actually all the negative response that's going on that's from the results of this. The thing I'll say this is that you should have expected, people should have expected that it wasn't going to be a 3-3-3. That was just not going to happen. That
Mm.
was just not an inevitability. At least here's the thing. At least you still have one C member in there, two J members in there, and then and have a ton of quality uh K-pop trainees in there, right? Like K group members. So all these things about the negativity and that this person should have been deserved. Look, I'll say right now, like every trainee in there should have deserved to debut, bar none. Whatever is gonna happen, if they debut as another group in a different company and such, everyone deserves it. So
Yeah.
I don't want to hear or see like the fact that people are saying, "Oh, this person deserve what?" in popularity contests. All that's under the bridge. Once the results are in and that we finally know who the debut members were, that's it.
Yeah.
The competition's done. It's focused on
Yeah.
this new group that
It's
comes in.
totally done, and I think every time there's a lineup, it has its pros and cons, and that's why
Yeah,
everybody has a right to their own opinion. Of course, that's part of anything being a fan. But at the same time, now it's the it's a time to turn the page and just be like supporting the group and
yeah,
everybody who's in there. And also, I'm definitely gonna follow the girls from the competition
yeah.
and hope good luck for them. And I'm sure they will have great future because they're so talented and everything. So I don't think this is the time anymore to be negative or think what ifs. Like
Yeah.
just just more
We
focus on what's happening.
look for me for me and Alex here. We're gonna celebrate this group.
Yeah, we're kind of lucky guys. So
Yeah.
in
So
that way,
so we're having a thing. I understand that some others out there who had their
yeah,
picks who wasn't chosen. Look, it's not the end of the world or anything. It's just what it is, and hopefully they find an actual company that will support them and actually thing, or
yeah,
the
really,
companies that they're part in, they actually debut quality groups. So that's all we can do right now for that, for those trainees. I'll say this for Cherry Bullet, this is a big thing for them. The fact that May
that's
and
true.
Bora
That could
actually came
be a
to the
huge
finals, that's a
yes.
huge thing. don't worry about the votes or any of that. Understand that at least at least for the fandom of what Lilith is it,
Yeah, Lilith.
uh, they're gonna gain a lot of prospective audience out there to watch what Cherry Boy is gonna do next. So it's probably gonna be
Yeah, and
pretty
it's
big, whatever the comebacks are.
yeah, and especially Bora has like a totally new fandom now. Like people are totally Bora has showcased how good vocal,
Mm-hmm.
how good technique she has, and people just love her personality and everything. So
So
I really hope that that gives more kind of positive side to the Red Ballroom, to Cherry Bullet.
So all we're here is gonna be. I just wanted to address all of our podcasts are gonna be a lot of positives here. We're not gonna really dive into all the other
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm sorry.
If
I'm
you
sorry,
want
but we are
to,
happy about it.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you want to hear that stuff and all that thing, you can watch and listen to those other podcasts. But we're here to
Yeah,
really think. I just wanted to address this little thing. This
yeah.
this this
We are
cat
kind of here to
rumor.
celebrate what has happened and not like
Yeah. And
so
honestly,
because it's yeah,
honestly, this is how it was. Also in Eyes One, people had questions of how the group's gonna be made up and
true.
how these certain things are. There's always these questionable things that happen, but we never know what the end results were. And honestly, for me, I'm gonna be one of those that will be here till the end of this group. Like I will support them as far as I can be.
Same.
So now the I do feel that the name of the group is something I'm not really.
Yeah, the
That's
name.
just confusing to me still.
Do you
But
want to say? I have
it
my saying up about the name also.
so some people say it's Kep1er or Kep1er.
Kep1er or
There's so
Kep1er.
many. Yeah, so there's like so many iterations of this.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds weird. It's not the usual girl group name that you probably find
yeah.
out
That's
there.
the thing. Like it's not this kind of typical girl group name,
But you know
but
what?
in the yeah,
You know what?
in the other hand, there's
Yeah, yeah,
been like K-pop is not known about easy names. There are many times there are really complicated names with numbers
yeah,
and short like and half Korean, half English. So I think people get too used to it. I know I'm already a little bit used to it. Like understand that it's a you know
yeah,
there's
yeah.
nothing bad about the name. It's the music and the members that make the group and
Yeah, so I'm fine with it, you know. Like I said, Kepler for life, right? Like that's that's me at this point. Like Kepler's, look, it's in my Twitter profile at this point. So
wow,
I'm in it to win it at this point because Hikaru's
wow,
there,
that's
and I'm
cool.
definitely going for that, right? So
I'm
so
gonna definitely use it when we know the fandom name. That's gonna be interesting.
Kep,
Maybe the fandom name is Kips or I don't
that's what everyone's saying right now. Keps for life. Keps. Don't say that.
Kips.
I
Yeah,
always
yeah,
here's
yeah.
the thing. I saw a lot of funny ones like the memes from like SpongeBob. I don't know if you know the show SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob. Yeah, yeah.
So there's I think there's a
I,
drink or there. I don't know if it's a
yeah,
food name there. Yeah,
you can
it
see
was
it
funny.
that it's not a bad thing that that the name is something that people discuss, like they
Yeah,
make discussions about and think and theorize. That's not a bad thing. So I don't care. I'm not disappointed that much about the name. I'm
yeah. So
just like
I was like,
it's a
okay.
name as anywhere. So
All right, all right.
it's still funny. It's still funny, and I understand that some German friends are really because it's a German surname that is quite
Really?
uh, so it's announced Kepler or something like
Kevlar.
that. So and
Kevlar.
it's the researcher.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I kind of feel like that is it something that people really globally how do you say kind of relate to? But I think when they do the debut, nobody anymore thinks about it. It has been kind of people got used to it and stuff like that, and it's like it's a name as any name. I don't think it's
Yeah.
mine. I don't think
Yeah.
the
So
graphics is really bad, but
yeah. Well,
the
it's
logo is not that like they should really bit get a better graphic design or something. But otherwise
I'll say this. I'll say this. I think it'll grow on me. Just like anything out there, that thing's gonna
yeah,
grow on me anyways.
definitely. We
So
we both we both stand and like groups that names are first a little bit like that kind of that you need to get to use them. Now we like the name, so it's
yeah.
like
So
yeah,
I'm not really gonna go and think. So
no no. It's for me it's kind of funny that you know, that people talk so much about the
yeah.
name because like it will blow over. It
Oh,
will blow
whatever.
over when
I'm
when
good.
when there's first V Live and the girls say that we are Kep1er, and
Yeah. It's
at that
done. Oh,
time
it's
you're like,
clicking.
oh, I love Kep1er, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's
So
gonna be cool.
now let's get to the graphics before we
Let's
keep
get
going in
to the
graphics.
business. Yeah.
Oops, oops, oops. That's not what we're
Oh,
gonna do
who is
first.
she? I don't
Don't
know
worry about
who
that.
is she.
All right. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is the
Whoops. Yeah.
performances. I don't have Shine
Yeah.
on this one, but this was actually my favorite one because so during the final episode they performed two songs. Well, they performed something else. I think
Yeah.
no,
Two
two,
new
two.
songs.
It was
Yeah.
Shine and Another Dream. Shine was really good. I think I like that
I
one too.
liked. I like.
But my most favorite one is Another Dream. Another Dream. Even now, that's been on repeat on me
I
for
think
some
that's.
time. So, woo, I love that one. I love the performance they did. It was definitely as legendary of a performance. This is something I always say. Like every series, out there's always been this legendary performances, right? I would say Another Dream is pretty much out there. They kind of
Yeah.
they kind of how do I say they kind of sang for everyone who participated in the competition, and
Yeah.
it
The
showed.
words
Like
was like. Yeah.
like they were so genuine. Like when they were singing every bit of the song. Of
And
course, my favorite is Hikaru's part, but that's
I
me
know.
being
I know.
biased.
Yeah, but it's also special because this is the only time probably that 18 girls.
Yeah,
So that way it's unique. And I think that made it even more powerful.
mm,
And I think the girls had their emotions quite raw there. Like they already were knew the knew the
yeah,
fact that it's gonna end soon, and
yeah.
I think it was really good. But I also
I
like Shine because it showed another side of the
yeah.
different kind of music
I mean,
done.
I'll say this: even the short stories of their ending of their camps, or like their dorm rooms over there, it was fun. I would say that. I don't have the graphics to really show it, but there's a lot of stories there that was really fun to watch. And for once, for me, I actually like watching those things.
Yeah, it
We
was really good.
kind of saw the get-togethers, the thank yous, and then
And the
it was
party that they had and the evening,
yeah.
I think it was really well done.
I think for once it was a really really good way to kind of close all the doors for this for Girls Planet 99 and also for the members too. It kind
Yeah.
of shine on like everyone actually liked each other and there was no ill will feelings for anyone. That's
And there
basically
were
what it
some
is.
emotional moments, crying moments. Like
Uh,
I couldn't help crying when the shouted to her mother. That was definitely a
yeah.
teary
So
moment.
so we had a lot of that too. So for our final episode, I really really loved this. I know people don't like the results, but understand everything else
Oh, I
about
just wanted
this
to
was really good.
I just wanted to make clear that she didn't shout the mother, but because she has passed away, that was her way to say. So that was really beautiful moment in a way,
Yeah.
and
So
so
it
it was
was
it
it
was
was a really everything was just it was just swell. Like it
yeah,
was really good.
and you kind of felt that they are we watch it and maybe we don't understand that they really have been over 3 months together or 3 months together. So
Yeah.
they have this kind of special connection, and you kind of felt that that friendship is quite deep there. And I kind of like this was the only in a way this was the only one or one of the few that you can see how good close group they are, and that's why I think also the members from if you like the members of Kep1er will have that kind of a
Yeah.
bond together already.
So
That's a
it's
big thing. Like
yeah, it's something that you can't really just develop
no,
overall. So this is
yeah,
this is good. Like I think this is a really good starting point for them. So I we'll see how everything goes. I think it'll be
I'm
fun.
I'm really
I'm hyped
I'm
for it.
really waiting for it. Like we are totally like hyped and will stand them forever. Like you said. So there's no problem. There's no problem with us. We are totally on a
Yeah.
Kepler
So
train.
I know. For once, for me, I'm like, yep, I'm on this train. Don't care, don't know, like that's kind of
Yeah,
my thing.
full speed ahead.
All right, so we'll get into this. Okay, so next graphic, which just came up. So,
Oh,
how was your reaction when you finally saw your favorite or the
mm,
ones you want to get in, right? Like, what was your
I
response or
think I
reaction?
was really lucky because like I think the four first ones were all that I really wanted to the group.
Yeah,
So it was kind of bad. I have to be honest because I've been really active as a Jungian
mm.
uh, fan and stan. So
Whoa, oh, I
I
seen your
got worried.
Twitter post.
Yeah, yeah. I did videos and contacted people that I didn't know and start like everything like that. So
Yeah,
so but every time, the first was Masiro, then like Hikaru and so on. So every time I was a little bit more nervous, but at the same time I had this belief that we have done everything. She has done everything that she could. So, and I heard that her Korean popularity were also rising. It wasn't good
yeah.
first, but then it was rising, and internationals were also getting on board. So I was quite like I was sure that it will come some stage, but then when it was 7-6, then I was like, it
Yeah.
has to be the next one. It has to be, and I was like, I was trembling, and I was like,
I
just
mean,
drinking water like
I mean,
I was a wreck.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, we were chatting here, and then you're like, "I'm nervous. I don't know. I don't know. I know Yogi's gonna get in. Like, this is probably your last chance." I was like, "It's like you
yeah.
never
I was
know."
thinking maybe, yeah. But
So
it was something like that. That it's kind of when you have this kind of one pick, it's really strange how you act. Like
basically,
like like the thing especially because I've done so much and did things that I don't usually do. I don't like read people I don't know and
yeah,
say
yeah,
this is the girl. We consider it like some fandoms that had their unfortunately their girls dropped out. i
yeah.
I contacted them and say what about this stuff like that. So
Oh,
it was quite unreal. It was quite like we went hard, and it's good to
dang.
see that it was worth it. Then, but I was really happy with all four first ones, so that
Mm.
relaxed it me like straight away. But you have your own kind of like you said,
Yeah.
like you see on the picture. Can you explain it, or can I see it, or
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. So my
okay,
reaction on this one. Well,
yeah,
I think there's a better way of doing this. Instead of just being
well,
this will be a little special thing, but for the viewers, you're probably not gonna see this. It'll depend on whether I want to upload or not. But here's the thing: I'm gonna show Alex of my actual reaction of when this all happened. I actually did a recording of all my reactions of all the picks, but I think the most important one for me was this trainee here, Hizaki Karu, because that's so I kind of a thing. Right? So lo and behold, I'm just gonna set this up a little quick. Do do
All right.
do. All right.
So kind of can guess, but okay. Is it playing?
Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just give me a moment here.
You look nervous. I'm not lying, but you look nervous. Oh boy. I know what you feel, man. It's like this waiting and it's just thinking different. Wait, wait a minute. Is it? When is it? You should all say it. when? When? Oh, you closed your eyes and everything. Ah, this is heavy stuff, man. Oh, is it? No, it's is it Jung on Jung sign? Yes! Great reaction, man. Great reaction, everyone. Bo is really happy here. He feels like $1 million, like winning a jackpot or something.
Yeah.
So good. Yes, I can feel you, man. Yeah. So after this, you can breathe a little bit. I think. Great to see, man.
Yeah.
That was intense. I'm not gonna lie, that was intense.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
intense.
that was
That was
the,
intense
like
even watching it.
like how nervous you were, and how kind of like it's
Yeah.
kind of a mix of excitement and nervous and horror that so like it, and then it kind of erupts and everything is like winning like a jackpot or something or
Yeah.
$1 million something. You feel like, oh, that was so genuine and kind of like that was really
Gosh.
intense and good to see, man. You couldn't hide your feelings at all.
No way, man. I didn't even care about the camera. I was just watching
No,
in
no, no.
intense
You
mode. I was like,
almost you almost punched the camera or something or the screen or something. It was cool. It was really cool.
yeah. So I wanted to do.
Yeah,
I was like, that
great
was my
reaction.
special. I was like, okay, I'm gonna record myself watching this thing. I was like, okay. I
Yeah,
you should. I think there's another reaction, but we'll do that off camera.
yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
I
I
think
think
that
that
was. I think there was one
I
other
think
reaction I
this
think is
was.
really crazy is the fact that remember there was one where they said Hikaru was either in ninth, was it shouting or he calls ninth? I was like, does that mean she's out or
Oh,
something? Right? Like my mind was all like, crap. Like, is it? That's why it was
yeah. Mnet
intense.
was playing games.
I know
Mnet was
they
playing
were.
games.
They're playing games.
But I mean, it's really impressive that probably if that's true, Hikaru got with the second votes, like the live votes,
Yeah,
got to
I think
seventh, and
I
that's really good.
I think live votes really helped Hikaru out, and I'm like I'm so happy for everyone that actually voted for her.
Like
Like I'm
it's
so
all
thankful for
yeah
them. You know, so
yeah yeah. It almost felt like I can feel that some people were like after this is going to be my one pick, and they'll maybe even change their mind or something
yeah.
because it was so intense. So, and
Uh,
I everybody that I knew wanted Hikaru there. Everybody that I know wanted
I
her there. So
that here's the thing. We've been talking about this. Like, if Hikaru wasn't part of this, I wouldn't be Kep1er for anything or that. Hikaru was
that's that's
that was
that's a
that
little bit
pick.
too rough, man. I would
Well,
have
for
been
me, no,
without her.
I have to. That was my promise to myself. I
It's
said
alt or
if
nothing,
Hikaru
right?
was the yeah, it was all for
It's
nothing. So
that's
it would be like
that's
two
kind
months
of
of following this, or is it a month or 2 months of following this thing already, and then and it just came up fruition. Nothing. But that's the thing.
I am
I
happy
will
we
say,
can share
yeah.
Kepler now. I'm happy about that. That you're
So
not like
the fact that Hikaru got in, it was a really good thing. And yeah, you saw my response there as intense and crazy as it is. I was like,
that
because
was. I thought you were punching like the computer or something screen or
uh,
something.
well, earlier than that, because I saw that J, because he said J group, and then he goes Masha. I was
Oh
like,
yeah yeah
come
yeah
on,
yeah yeah
guys.
yeah
I was like,
yeah
come
yeah
on, like,
yeah. Don't tease me.
don't
Don't
do that.
tease. Yeah
I was like,
yeah.
I was happy for Masha, but I was like, Hikaru, where are you? I just need you to be there, and then everything will be
So
fine.
so was I'm curious. Was the rest of the show easy? Like you could breathe and you could
Yeah,
take it
yeah.
easy and
I
see
was
what
like,
happens.
I mean, there'll be the ones I go, yeah, I kind of used to gonna be there, but
Yeah.
there
After
is
that.
one pick there. But
Mhm.
like I said, I love all Kep1er, so I'm not going to, we're not gonna
Yeah.
really discuss that part. But if you,
Yeah.
like I said, if you watch my previous podcast, there's someone in the top two ish, I'll say right now, that I have, very. I had a lot of words to say, but it doesn't mean I don't like her or I won't love her because they.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
I
say we
at
have
this
to get.
point, I actually like her. So she's in the thing where she's Kep1er,
I
and
I think
I'll
I
stand her
think
too.
I think the big part for me as a being a fan of K-pop or anything,
Yeah,
especially K-pop groups, is to support and like everyone.
everyone. Yes, that's
Yeah,
exactly it. You
because
can't
if
just
you
be
if you
one.
don't, that will hurt the whole group.
Yep,
Like
basically.
you have to love the whole group, and there are just some members that you need more time and get to
Yeah,
used to and find out more and that kind of stuff. But
yeah.
I absolutely like all the girls there.
Just like me with iZone or Eyes One, I'm technically more of a Joe
I
Yuri
think.
fan at this point. But then I actually like all Eyes One. Like, I like a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
members there. It's like
definitely.
it's kind of those things. All right,
Yeah,
that was fun. That was a little fun moment. Something I
that was
haven't done.
cool. That was really fun. So what are we gonna just briefly?
Hold up. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna talk
Yeah,
about
just
this
briefly.
briefly.
There's not.
Here's
Yeah,
the thing. Every one of them, if they went
deserved.
top nine, then they would have deserved it too. I mean, every one of them. And let's get this thing straight. Urina deserves to also debut. It's just waited,
I really hope. So.
unwaited. You know, I kind of wish it were that way. It's just, here's the thing that people need to they just think about it a little bit. Was Urina technically their first pick in all these things, or was she like second or third pick in the 111 votes? If you really think about it, she was more of a support pick for a lot of the fans that was actually watching the show. If she really had genuine, or actually, she had lots of actual stands or actual
Hardcore
voters,
one.
Yurito definitely would have been up there in the top nine. It's just that
Yeah,
wasn't the facts. But no, don't take it for any second that every member in the top 10 to 18 have fans. They actually could
yeah.
probably, they could still strive in the industry. So for me, is don't worry about them not debuting. And
Mm.
and
I think they showed
you'll see
already a
potential.
lot of their talents and stuff like that. So I'm not worried. Maybe there's couple ones that I'm a little bit like, what maybe they will have another kind of future, not a girl group, but or idol. But
Yeah.
that's okay. Like everybody, I'm sure that everybody has kind of shown the world how good they are, and I really hope everybody's good luck. And I
So
actually, I actually hope that some K-pop, like cut some agencies, just pick them up and just like
yeah,
because they're so
that's all I
good.
want to.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's all we wanted to say about this. Like I said, we're not gonna go into details or anything.
No, no, no. I
Other
think
podcasts can do that. Just we're not the
yeah,
ones.
just respect to all the contestants or
Yeah.
all 18 girls and all 99 girls. That's
All right, now let's get into a little bit more of an
Kep1er.
in-depth discussion here, and that is the 9 members of Kep1er.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the
so
final group, man.
so this is the final group.
Looks good. Looks good.
Um, we
Fine.
Here's the thing for me is that even though I'm more of I actually like Hikaru than most of them in the group. Yes, Yesa was actually my second pick. Technically, Yesa
Mm.
was the first reason why I actually watched the show. So that tells you a lot, right? How everything has
Yeah.
changed a little bit here and there.
Yeah, because
So
you know about her past a little bit also
yeah, because I
about her.
was a Buster fan. Like I actually was into Buster, but then when I was into Buster, my bias there was Yeso. So like she was my favorite in that group.
That's
So
quite natural.
when she left, I technically said I can't really support this group either because she's not there. Like why would I support a group that's
But
there?
now
And
you can do it again,
it's
man.
not.
You're
Here's the thing. It's not because I don't like Busters in that sense. It's just they don't have the they're not the same group anymore. A lot of the originals
yeah.
have left already, and Yeso was the only thing kind of attaching me to that group. I wasn't a solo
Yeah.
stand to Yeso, but you have to understand also the fact that when your favorite leaves or goes away, it's hard for you to really
It's hard, yeah.
to like kind of like the group. So that's kind of what it is. I also had a video call when she was in Busters. I had like at least one video call, and it was like in my earlier days at that time. So it was fun. I think it was a minute or 2 minutes or something like that. It was a cool thing. So I'm happy that I actually had a one interaction with one of the
And I
Kep1er.
think kind of,
So
and she also has gone really rough times
yeah,
being
look,
so young when debuted and all the
yeah,
things that has happened and I wouldn't say mismanagement, but a little bit like hardship with the Busters also, and
yeah,
the like.
and
I
she's
think you know the negative things and good things
yes. Here's the
about it.
thing that I always knew for me is I knew that she had the talents to actually debut and
Yeah,
that she could showcase. But when you're in a small agency and this is all you got, you're not gonna see all that. It is just the way it is. So for her to
it's
join the show and actually become one of the top 9 was just something to see. It was just it was good. Like it was like
by the
finally
way,
redemption, right? Like finally that all the hard work she
yeah,
finally did, it paid off. So
it's crazy that she's the magne of this group.
right?
He's
But she's
she's the
she's a crazy
baby.
she's a crazy talented Makna though.
Oh
Like you
my
see her
gosh,
throughout
yeah,
the show, so that gives you all stuff.
yeah,
So let's get into little things here. I'm not gonna talk about roles, but we do have at least a main vocalist.
yeah.
In the number one. She
Cheon,
was the number one in Cheon, so she's definitely the main vocalist in this group. I don't know what type of songs they're gonna do. Honestly, it we don't know which producers are gonna be producing their songs or thing, but what the coolest thing here is the fact that they're part of Wake One. So for me, as
yeah,
a Joe Yuri fan, I can't wait for the
yeah.
interactions to happen. Like I know they're gonna interact. Like they're definitely gonna
It's
interact with
gonna
each
be
other.
kind of teen crush, I think. A little bit like that.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be like it's not totally cutie. I don't think that suits them. But at
yeah.
the same time, most of them are really young. Then there's mommy Eugene,
If you
but everybody else is
but you know
really,
what
really young.
you know what I think about it. There's so many talented musicians or vocalists in Wake One because they have a lot of the OST singers there, right? For
Mm.
what sub company, but yeah, like Davici's there, like that duo's there. So like
They're good
there's
trainers there.
yeah.
They will
So I would
definitely
say
get better.
I think their vocals are gonna get a whole lot better
Yeah,
during their time, I guess, their preparations for a debut. So we're definitely gonna see a lot of improvements, just like what we see with Eyes One. There's a lot of other
yes,
questions that we don't know yet and can't really delve into, and I won't speculate. Which are the
not too
contracts
much.
and how long? We don't know the stuff.
That's true. Why don't we know? I want to
Um,
ask you, why don't we know the
I I that's the
contract?
thing that even like Mnet never really disclosed it to the public, and probably there's a good reason why they're not doing so, and we'll probably find out the whys, right? Like we don't see. Here's the thing: a lot of these, there's a lot of members in this group. They do have agencies too, but there's some that actually don't ish. I think because they join as individual members.
I think Cheon is the only one.
Or Cheon's the only one. So maybe that's
Yeah,
probably why. So maybe they'll sign
Cheon
her.
is the only individual one, and so she will
So
be screaming to go to Wake Ones.
the rumor is that this is gonna be a big longer than 2 to 3 years, like a little longer than that. But I really like no one really knows the full details, like Mnet or
No,
Universe. None of that. None whoever's carrying the show, they haven't really disclosed that yet. So
I
we
hope at
don't know
least
exact
three.
details there.
3 to 5 would be for me would be
Yeah.
good.
So other than that, we have a lot of quality here. Shen Xiaoting being there was a good thing. Like I honestly was
That
happy
is
that she got there.
absolutely,
It would not.
yeah.
Here's the thing: it would not make sense if her being number
No,
one and not here being the that wouldn't make sense.
yeah,
And
yeah. I
and I
think she
don't
will get over.
and for others, look, I don't think number one was her goal. Her goal was to debut. Like that was the discussion from day one.
I think everybody's goal was that.
Yeah, so no
That
one really
is this situation. It doesn't matter if you're one or
won or
you're a
be eighth or
group, and
ninth.
everybody has their own strengths, positions. They're gonna
Yeah.
have their own thing.
Now,
So I don't think nobody cares who is one and who is not.
so I'm also happy for the fact that Yujin's gonna have another way to showcase,
That's
herself.
unbelievable. I'll,
Um,
I'll
that's
be honest.
that's
I didn't believe that would happen because I think that was kind of a really like brave move in a way,
so
like to go that far.
so her being Kep1er could raise depending on what happens to CLC. We don't know those things yet. But other than that, Yujin being part of Kep1er is a that's a huge thing. Like that's such a huge upside to her. I'm really happy that she's gonna have another chance to showcase another
Yeah,
part of
great.
herself in another group. So like I don't like
I
she's
think
she's done a lot of activities here and there, but we have this is her next chance to see what she can do. Like what
I
else she
want
can
to
do
say
as a
I
top
want
three.
to say something that just like for me is really important also to notice is that there are many good stories like this kind of uh, Masiro has said on the like publicly in the series that this is her last chance.
Yeah.
She has been doing other things and kind of gave up with the dream for a while to being an idol. And Diane the same has been training for a long time, and Jaeyeon the same in SM, and it kind of like it has a lot of this um these stories behind the girls. I think that's also something that at for me it's really kind of
I
makes it more
yeah.
interesting the group
So
that there are so many and the basic level of the talents are quite high also. That's one of that is
I
gonna
mean
get me
that
excited
that
also.
was gonna happen. Like I think eventually how the industry is, the more talented the members get, the more talent will eventually be developed and just come out of nowhere. And yeah, this group has a
And some will
lot of
improve.
variety. I'll say this. Look here. The one I was now I'll be honest. The one I was talking about before our discussions was Bai. Was it Bai? I
Mhm.
think yeah. So
Yeah,
I think her being number two is fine for me. I honestly do. I think her being variety is going to be amazing. She'll
yeah.
definitely improve in every line possible. Especially when you're part of a group and
Mhm.
such, she'll finally find her niche, like something that we can honestly
Yeah, and
say that's
she
by right
has
there. Right?
and she has eight. friends and sisters who's gonna help and get her kind of improve like really fast. And I think
Yeah.
partly the kind of the mm, how do you say, the story of a new group is that people develop in different
Yeah.
times, and I think that's not going to be a problem. And I
No,
think
I know.
people should also remember that she's one of the youngest on the group, so
Yeah.
just give her time and everything like that. And for me, it's only that I don't know her so well, so I just need to get to know her
Yeah.
better, maybe
So
through
that's
V lives and variety and that kind of stuff. And
so
I
we're
heard
gonna
also,
do.
yeah,
Yeah. No, no.
I also
Finish.
heard that she's good in English, so that's a big bonus. Also, if there's
Yeah.
somebody who can talk in good English, if you want to
So
go to
we have a lot
different.
of the thing is that we have a lot of variety in this group. There's a lot of concepts they could probably do. We just don't know yet. Like honestly, no one really knows what concept they're gonna pull off or what they're gonna try.
Mm,
Those are the things that is gonna be up to whoever's managing, which is Wake One. I think Wake One is gonna do great.
yeah, like one.
Let's
And there
see.
was a teaser also, but
Yeah.
I
I mean, look. Glassy's pretty good. Joe Yuri's first solo, and Wake One is the one that made it. So that gives you
yeah,
a lot of
that
promise for me,
tells
at least
about
as
the
a
company.
Joe Yuri fan. Wake One. It's happy times for me. Like
And they will have the backing of Mnet. They will have backing of M Countdown and so on. So I don't think it's
so for me, KCON is USA. Hopefully, all this is
KCON is
anything.
definitely
Heck
on.
yeah, KCON USA. Like
Kep1er,
California.
here I
Yeah,
come.
Was it
Right?
KCON LA? I'll be there. Kepler.
Oh, I need to
Oh
save
man.
to my flying ticket or something. Plane ticket.
I'll wear who's that in SpongeBob, the guy in green. I'll wear that suit when I go meet Kepler, right? That'll be a promise. If they go to kick on LA, I'll do that. I'll take a
Oh
picture.
gosh.
I'll be like, yeah, I made my promise, right? Now there you
Yeah,
go.
you need to take a picture for proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's I'm super excited because as part of Mnet, as in those stuff, they usually promote their groups a lot.
And
So
they have a lot of content. Like if they kind
they
of
won't.
like this kind of big hype, big show,
Yeah.
they go all in or not. And I,
It,
I feel they will go all in with this group.
Here's the
So
thing. Here's the thing. It won't surprise me. The next K Contact. I think K Contact's here to stay. If anyone
mm,
won't believe on
because
this, I think it's
it's
here to
been
stay. It's
so good.
successful. It's successful. People have been watching. They've been good, doing great content.
Yeah,
If it wasn't, they would have stopped it at on.
yeah.
So we're gonna definitely see Kep1er. Probably if this thing goes on, probably one of their first online performance at least, will probably be in K Contact. So we're gonna
I think for
definitely be
sure.
looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to their debut, of course, first, and then
Or
we're
some
gonna also
special
get
stages, maybe in the
oh yeah,
years, like something like that.
or at
When
least a V Live, right? Like we're definitely gonna get some V Lives. Come on.
definitely, I'm so waiting to see their first V live. Or
Oh my gosh.
oh my gosh, we have to
I,
we
I
have
don't
to like
care.
just
I don't care if I lose
cool down
sleep.
a little bit.
I don't care if I lose sleep. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
gonna be like the like we both know how was Produce 48 their first V live, so I guess
Yeah.
it's gonna be a little bit like that. Like the first one is always special, so I'm really
Yeah. So
really excited about that.
I'm thinking. Whew, I don't know. I'm super excited with this group. I've been excited since yesterday. It's just one
But
of
I still have this kind of youthful vibe. Like
it is
I
because there's a
didn't
lot of
know
young members there.
before the lineup, but now I feel it has this kind of youthful like that kind of
I
image.
Here's the thing. I think people need to understand is that I don't think it. Here's the thing. They're gonna start with something useful, the young, but then they'll eventually get into the more
Mm.
I would say like more hard. Well, I wouldn't say hardcore, but more hip hop later on. Like they're gonna definitely change it up a
Yeah,
bit from
try
concept to concept
different genres.
because this group is capable of doing that.
Yeah, that's the
don't
biggest thing for me.
yeah, don't
I,
bring
I
it that
think,
this
yeah,
yeah, don't bring to this
they
group
are
like they can
capable
only be
already. Yeah, they are.
yeah
They have all their, like, in a way. I can see that they are gonna
yeah
try different concepts because they are. I think already they are already like has a really good kind of basic skill level. That's
yeah.
what I in
It,
whole.
here's
That's
the thing is that like they're definitely gonna try all these concepts, but yeah, they're definitely gonna deal out the hip hop sooner or later.
and I want to see cute Hikaru. Sorry, I want to see.
I want that's what I want the most, but we'll see. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Hikaru doesn't show it often. When she does, it's just like the most beautiful thing in the world. Just me being
Yes,
biased about it,
yes.
I just don't see it often enough. That's why she said so. Like people want to see her in team because
But
she
if
doesn't
I'm
show it
honest,
often.
I can't see this group as a total girl crush. Like, and like it's
They
gonna be
they
something different.
could
I think.
they could do girl crush, but I think that'll be later
Mm,
on. I won't say that would be the first.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it'd
I
be
think
like
I think many of this lineup are now so young that they need some time to get that point. That's
yeah.
how I feel.
So for sure the concept is gonna be more the innocent, the more girly and more cutesy vibes. I don't know if it's
Yeah, I
cutesy,
don't
but
complain.
I
I
think
won't complain.
teen. I think it'll be around the teen cutesy type of a concept. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna go
Yeah,
straight out teen crush or anything like that. I mean, some of it
a
maybe,
T
but
crush
no,
could be.
no.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think.
Like if somebody knows Vicky Mickey, I could see something like,
Yeah,
or
but I think.
Christine, I can see something like that.
Well, I don't want to say it, but I think the concept they could probably do is something like Fiesta, from Ease One,
Yeah, something like that.
or like what Lightsum is doing is something I would see close to what this
But
group
everybody
is
who
doing.
know, like for me, straight away came like they could do something like Pristine or something like that, like that kind of. But
How about
because I believe that was something that people liked, so maybe they will try. But everybody has their own style, and that also, in a
how
way,
about
it's kind of.
how about the concept that they did in their was it in the competition though, you plus me equals love. I think that would probably fit with this
Oh,
group.
that was good. That was good.
That
That's
was
one
a
of my
that one I
favorites.
think that one I think would probably work well with this group.
That would
Everything's there.
work. I'm pretty
So
sure they will do it sometime because this group can really do it in a good
I
way.
don't I don't know. I feel it won't be utopia type of concept. I'm like no, I don't maybe not.
No, and they
I
won't do
think you plus
shoot
me
either.
equals love. Yeah.
They won't do shoot either. I don't think so.
So
There
I
are
think it's
some
gonna
members
be
who
I
don't want
think the
to.
blend will be around there, like you plus me equals love, like I
Yeah,
don't think it's gonna be too cutie, but it won't be too crush also. Like it's gonna be in
yeah.
between.
We just have to wait and
A
see.
blend,
But I'm
balance.
sure that the girls can pull any concept that
Yeah.
they give them. They have, you always have to remember that this is
I
something they had a goal for years,
yeah.
and that
Oh
that I feel that these girls have that kind of this kind of really
yeah.
desire to do something with their career, and I really believe in this.
I'm also looking forward to the extra content that will probably come because I don't know the
Yeah,
back of the scenes
I mean,
or
we saw
or
kind of a
episodes.
teaser, but I don't know.
All these little fun shows that they're probably gonna do too. I'm honestly
And variety
excited.
shows, probably to Weekly Idols straight away.
I know, right? They're gonna get all the treatment.
Yeah,
Man, I'm
knowing
looking for
Bros
this.
or knowing Brother or something like that.
That'd be good, but I don't know.
That would be so
We'll see.
good.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Because
I
here's the
can't
thing.
wait.
Here's the thing.
We are maybe the most hyped up that
Yeah.
I have.
Because here's the
Like,
thing.
but
We don't really know who's
yeah,
gonna be the one that people are gonna like get to. Like every group, every member has their own fandoms, right? But there's
yeah.
always seems to be like a few members that will, kind of strike out and be more resemblance of what that group is. So we'll see
I
who
think
that
you
is.
already know that some will be like total kind of successes in variety, and some will do something else.
Yeah,
And I think I think there are. all right. I think people shouldn't worry at all. Like
I
they have,
here
yeah,
here's the thing. I don't worry about this group not being successful.
no,
I think this is gonna be a successful group.
yeah.
Just depending how it works out. No, they're gonna be
And I
successful
think
for
even
sure.
K-nets are warming to the group now. When the
Yeah.
competition is over, I've been seeing that they are already watching, like more interested about the debut than the Girlsplanet. Now that it,
So
you know, so now that it's done and they don't have to think who is there, they can. It's the K-nets are
it's the
also saying that let's go, yeah,
let's go, yeah.
let's go, yeah.
Shoot, yeah.
So yeah, we are happy. We are not hiding it like everybody who is viewing this or listening to this. We are genuinely happy about
Yeah.
ecstatic.
So
Yeah.
I just can't wait what the songs are gonna be like. I mean, we already had the performances. I think Shine and Another Dream is definitely gonna be part of their main album or their debut
Definitely,
album. So those
I
two
think
those two are
Shine
gonna be
will
those
be
two.
really good.
But I don't think that's their main track. I think that would be a, a beat track or
Sidetrack.
side track, yeah. So that's
Who
definitely
cares? I will buy the album anyway
I need my Hikaru cards.
with the signings, please. With the auto.
If anyone out there, if you're collecting Hikaru cards or something, just let me know. I'll be like, yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna do all that stuff.
Yeah.
As for community and stuff, I for one will not really be doing a lot of that stuff at this point.
Mm.
I think you Alex you join a lot of communities and you talk to a lot of other people out there. So I
Yeah. I probably
how's
can continue a little bit.
so
Yeah.
how does the
That's.
Kep1er community so far fare? I mean, yeah, I know right now it's kind of chaotic with all this
I
stuff, but
I
how is
think
it?
it's kind of funny that there are a lot of people that still kind of feel like me that Girls Planet was a separate competition, and
Yeah,
now that there are 9 girls, there's no competition anymore. They're the 9 girls, and they are like having like even picking different biases now than in
yeah,
Girls Planet, and at least on something like Discord and Twitter, I think there are really good signs also that they're going to be really like this kind of faithful fandom. But it
yeah,
will take a little bit time because it was kind of a big drama, and it
yeah,
always takes time. It takes always with these kind of groups. But when they
yeah,
debut, I'm sure everybody will be
yeah.
hyped up. So that's how I.
Okay. So, final remarks for the show overall, like Girls Fine. Like, what was your final thoughts on the show from the beginning episodes to the end? Like,
Hmm.
what was,
It was
you
a
know,
uh, it was a roller coaster of emotions.
yeah,
Like I have to admit, it's a long time. 3 months every week.
yeah,
It's something that kind of drains you, especially if you in the beginning, like right in the beginning, find
yeah,
a one like a favorite girl. Then you kind of are all the time that hopefully she does really well, and you get to know the girls more. Of course,
yeah,
some like so-called comma evil editing always
yeah,
are there, but that's part of the show, and but I have really enjoyed it and been enjoying doing these kind of special podcasts. I don't know how
I know,
many we
right?
have done.
I don't know. So,
So
yeah, I mean, yeah. So, as for
it's been a
me,
great ride, and
yeah,
now it's gonna be now we are another starting point.
yeah,
Definitely gonna hype up about it.
yeah.
Kepler.
As
I'm
for
already
me,
getting used to with the name. Crazy, right?
yeah. As for me, the whole show was in itself just pack of emotions, like from the beginning when you finally see the trainees out there. We started out with what 99, I think was 99
Yeah,
trainees,
99.
and then we came down to all the way to nine. Like Like we see all these
It's pretty
performances.
crazy.
We
Yeah.
had a lot of critiques, you know, and a lot of things to say. Um, and we've seen these members, you know, seen these trainees. They grew on you. Like they not only in performances but as individuals, and
I'm actually.
we kind of got to see that a lot. As you know, for me
I
personally,
want to recommend something to everyone who is
yeah,
that I am kind of watching now the growth story of all the Kepler members. I like
yeah,
watching the episodes and that in mind, and
yeah,
that's quite interesting to see all the
yeah,
how they develop now that you know what is the final and what is the new starting point.
yeah.
So that's interesting. Like the
So
how the friendships go,
yeah,
how they how they have improved in their performance.
yeah.
So
So you know, for me,
it's
I
been a
actually
blast.
I actually was, you know, I actually had someone else I wanted to support in this, and you know, we kind of talked to it earlier about Yeso, you know, and when I saw her there, I honestly that's the reason why I started watching it. In the first place, I wasn't gonna plan on watch Girls Hotline. It
And
was
then you find
an
another girl.
interest, yes, but my interest on that situation was on
Life is life.
her, because you know I wanted to see her get a better feature, and
And
I
now she
knew
has. Now,
yes, and the fact that she finally you know she's gonna finally debut with a quality group and actually have you know a chance to really shine out there. It is it's just been a long road I would say to where she is now, and to see it
yeah, as a 16
it's
year
just
old,
I would say it's
crazy.
just it's unreal I guess in that sense. And you know we see a lot of these evil editing that Mnet does. We all know they have their agendas. We know all these things is gonna happen, but in the end of it
Hmm.
all, you know you're gonna end up liking whoever you're gonna like, who your favorites are, and you know you might have
Hmm.
disagreements.
But
You may
still
have
love
these
the
things.
cold group.
Well, that's the thing though. That's why I liked about watching this type of shows. You just become
Yeah.
so enamored with it. You know, you just become so engrossed to the whole thing that by the end of it, you're like, oh wow, just yeah, that was it. Like, was there anything else left?
Yeah, I
Nothing.
kind of feel empty now that there is nothing next week, but
It's like every Friday was is stuck to. I'm gonna watch this. You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
So
but it was fun. It was really fun, and it was really thanks to everyone who has been listening and watching this, and hopefully everybody had fun with the. I think everybody who's watched has watched the show also.
you know, I for one really enjoyed it. From from the beginning to the end. I you know I have my certain words to say about certain episodes, but at the end of it all, I just had it was just a good time. Like I don't recall me having so much fun watching a show like this and being so engrossed or being so involved in it. Not in the sense of
Mm,
helping votes or anything, but it's so involved in trying to see what the next part is or how this will end. So when we
yeah,
finally got to the final episode and you know everything ends, you just go, "Wow, it was that long ago." It didn't feel like it,
three
but
months went
yeah,
really fast.
wow, like
Yeah, but I think we have talked a lot about these things, and like we said, we are happy with it, and are
yeah,
really excited to see what happens to Kepler next, and just it's
overall.
like
But now
yeah,
that now that's the end. That was the final remarks from me about the show.
yeah,
We're gonna look forward to what Kepler does, and you know,
yeah,
I don't know when the next podcast we're gonna do, but most definitely, we're for sure to follow more of that.
yeah, and
Just
definitely when Kepler does a
yeah,
debut, or uh, like I don't think anything else right now, so just
yeah.
we need to cool
So
down a little bit.
so we'll see what happens. I don't know when our next
Yeah,
podcast is and such, but when it does, it'll just pop out of nowhere, and you will see from that point on. So before we do the ending, I gotta do my old ending thing here. Is that if you watch this in YouTube channel, if you post it on YouTube, is you know if you like the podcast today, just click the like and then subscribe the button. It would much be appreciated. It really does help further grow the channel. So thank you for anyone that's done that, and for anyone
Thank
else who
you.
watched it. Thanks for that too. You guys, everyone has been watching this or have watched it. It's been one heck of a ride. So,
Yeah.
anything you want to say, Alex, on your end?
No, just let's go, Kep1er. Let's go.
All right. With that being said, and all our little celebration and our discussion here, I think this is the end of it. Thank you for
Yeah.
watching or listening to our podcast today, and I do hope you have a
We'll be
good
back.
day. Bye, Kepler
Bye.
fighting. Yeah,
Kep1er fighting.
fighting, fighting.